What's up, y'all? My name is Seth Packan, and this is where small town brains talk about big city nonsense. This is Podunk Perspective. Check 1 2. Podunk Perspective. We are back with Ned, Chris, and Caleb from the band Deltona.
Let's go.
Guys, how we doing?
Good. We're doing good.
First podcast, man.
This is the first podcast ever.
This is my first
crazy
band.
to be here.
Let's go, dude.
I'm pumped for it.
Dude,
way to start.
So just solo artists so far?
For the most part, yeah. Well, we've had a artist and a producer, stuff like that.
Oh, okay,
but this is like...
Well, there's not many country bands.
Yeah.
That's kind of like why we're stoked.
I love it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So how'd y'all meet? Where are you guys from?
I'm from Georgia, from Calhoun, Georgia, like North Georgia.
Yeah, I'm from here, Nashville, or just South Franklin.
Okay.
Native.
Yeah.
Ohio.
Let's
Northern
go.
Boy, yeah.
Yeah.
I've known Chris for a while. We've been playing music in Nashville, just different stuff. And we saw Ned at the Bluebird. He was doing a writers round there, and he didn't suck too much. I mean, good enough for us, I guess.
I did a song. They're good. They're the nicest people ever. I'm gonna get it just in case. It was called Songbirds. I'm 99% sure, and they're so amazing. And it started out in Chattanooga, and I did it was almost like a competition. There was so many different genre people, and I was just like, whatever. I was in Chattanooga, and I was like, can't hurt to do it, and I ended up winning it. And I was like, oh my god! And then it ended up at the Bluebird, and then
that put us together.
Yeah,
so we just loved the song that he played.
It was crazy.
And so we just started writing.
So you guys were just there, just happened to be there type of thing?
We actually saw it on Instagram.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Through Bluebird.
Yeah.
Bluebird posted about it, and Caleb and I were just like we love this song and his voice, but it's totally something we would also write.
Right.
And so we just reached out to see if he wanted to write songs, and it just started there.
Yeah. We were like, hey, dude, let's meet up. He was like, let's get coffee. So we get there. He doesn't drink coffee. So I don't know why he recommended a coffee place. But we talked. Well, we didn't talk.
I didn't recommend
the industry thing.
Yeah, right?
No, I didn't recommend it. I've been here for 4 or 5 years playing anything from in Georgia, from every Mexican restaurant to Taco Bell on Broadway here. And so I got a deal, and I'm like, I'm taking it. I don't care what it is.
I was going to say we talked for 2 hours, but Ned talked for 2 hours.
Yeah.
He was just rambling.
And probably today, there's normally can you cuss on here?
Yeah, man. Podunk Perspective.
we probably need a shut the fuck up button. That's what we normally have in serious meetings that we're in. I even feel out of place right now, but the serious meetings that we're in, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I just gotta let Chris talk or let somebody professional.
Just shut up.
We've learned to just let him go.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So are y'all the same age?
How old are you?
I'm 26. I just turned 26.
I'm 25.
32.
Okay.
I'm the old one.
Chris is
Let's
the
go.
dad
So
of
you're
the
holding
group.
it down.
Yeah, he's the
Chris-
responsible one. Notice he's not drinking.
Yeah, he's not drinking. Right.
Is it noticeable? Did I walk in and you're he's old?
That guy's old.
Who looks the oldest?
I'd say you're all equally I'd say I'd put y'all at the same.
Nobody
How old are
stands
you?
out.
Yeah, we told you.
25.
25. There we go, dude.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
He's from Michigan.
Quarter life.
So
Oh, he's from Michigan.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
he's
Dude,
from
caught
Michigan.
that.
But he's a Michigan State fan.
We
so
put
it's all good.
Caleb all the way over there,
Yeah.
just in case.
So are you a true Ohio State
Oh,
fan?
big time,
Buckeyes,
dude.
all the way?
I probably wouldn't have done the podcast if you were Wolverine.
Bro,
Damn.
we played a show.
Good that you're not.
I can't remember where we were at. We played a show, I think, in Savannah, Georgia, and obviously you have to check out at the most inconvenient times to do some of this stuff. Mm-hmm. Excuse me, it's embarrassing to burp on here.
Dude, it's okay.
I got it out. We're good. But we were playing a show, and I remember I think we had some time, and Caleb was like, we got to leave at 8:30, and I'm like, dang, we must have an early sound check. We show up to this strip mall bar, to this Ohio State watch party.
Yeah.
It was the first time I've sat in a bar and watched a full entire game from beginning to end.
It was when we beat Texas.
It was sick though. It was sick. He found a Facebook group page, and they were the nicest people ever.
So I'm a fan.
Well, Ned doesn't have a team, so it was the first time he saw that atmosphere of diehard fans. Are you that way with Michigan State? It's electric.
See, college football is okay to me. I'm more of an NFL guy, so Lions.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you're talking
nice,
about
dude. Dude,
cool,
fun fact about the
cool.
Lions. So they started in my hometown. They were the Portsmouth Spartans in Ohio.
Really?
And then obviously that shitty little town, it couldn't support an NFL team. So
How do you know this?
Crazy?
This is the
the stadium's still there. The stadium's still there, and now they're the Detroit Lions. So a lot of people around my area are Lions fans because they were the Portsmouth Spartans.
Damn.
First NFL team, right?
Portsmouth is not shitty. I shouldn't have said that. Portsmouth is awesome.
No, yeah, like honestly, the Lions like they're known for not having a Super Bowl, but having a championship, like a football championship.
I think they were the first championship winners. Was the Portsmouth Spartans, Green Bay Packers, and the Portsmouth Spartans.
Dude, a clip that always gets me fired up with the Lions is I watch that clip all the time. It pops up. I think it knows it like fires me up before I start my day. Is the clip where Matthew Stafford gets it's right before the last play of the game, and he gets sacked and he like dislocates his shoulder.
Yep.
And then they take him out and there's a flag or something and he's like, "No, I'm good." And he runs back in and they score. That's
hilarious.
Like, dude, it's the coolest thing.
It's pretty
It gets me amped. Like before I go to write a song, go into it like a war zone.
Absolutely. So obviously, y'all said you sat down, you had coffee. What'd that conversation look like? You know, what type of music did you guys decide like y'all were putting out, and how did you decide that? You know.
Well, it's hard to say, like what we said earlier, Ned just goes, so like if we were to just to tell you like what that conversation was like, I couldn't even remember. I think we told so much stuff, but like, you know, intertwined between Ned going off, it was just like inspirations and like who we like to listen to, and it was even like all that was the same.
Mm-hmm. And they made it very comfortable, almost of like there was no pressure involved in it. Like they definitely like I think like let it go. I can burp again. Damn. They'd like let it go that they were wanting to start something, but like if they made it very comfortable, like we're gonna get together and write and like see if we like gel together, and we did, and like immediately. Like,
so like you two were like obviously looking for someone to like start something with.
I mean a little bit, but
go ahead. Both of us like have played for so long, and like we kind of pivoted on. I don't know. We were at a spot where both of us were still 100% pursuing music to be our life.
Absolutely.
And so like, and then it was fun. I think like, maybe like a month later after our like last thing we were doing, you know. I'm so sorry.
No, you're
I'm like
good.
selling out.
It's all good.
Fried. Yeah, my brain's fried.
No,
I'm so
I think we noticed all day. We noticed that like we always wanted to be in a country band. We were like,
so that was still there.
There's still that passion to do that. But if we meet with this guy and he wants to be a solo artist, like no reason to start something.
I remember that. Yeah. I remember that being in the conversation a lot.
But his name is Ned Abernathy. Like nobody wants to hear Ned.
I think he said that to me at the thing, and I was like already agreeing with it. I was like, yeah, you're right.
You're right. My name sucks.
Bro. That won't work.
The Ned Abernathy band.
That's what we were. That was a name that
was the first thing he said to us.
Yeah. Well, then they had like a basically American Idol audition for me to try out.
That's not true.
We went through all the different artists.
Dang, that's really cool.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So then, obviously, y'all decided to start putting out music eventually. How do y'all land on that and like this, like kind of decide what song and everything?
The band name or like when we first started writing?
Like just like putting out songs in general, like.
I think when we first we got together and like I was saying, like they made it very clear, like, hey, let's see if we even like personalities gel. Mm-hmm. So we got together and we were writing.
Yeah.
3 times the charm. and we got together and we were writing, and I think immediately like we were kind of figuring out like, oh, this is like really cool, and I think that's like the moment where we were like, okay. This is like let's do the band thing now.
Absolutely.
It's actually "Cared Enough to Cry." Was the first song like we that was one of the very first songs we wrote together.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think after we wrote that song, we were like, "There's something here."
Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
But to answer your question, we write so much.
Right.
It's kind of hard to pin down which ones we want to go forward with. I think the song raises its hand though, and we all kind of have the same taste on like which ones to choose to put out. Yeah.
So tell me about the band name. How did that get?
Dude, band names are so hard, and like we did so many conversations with Grok or like ChatGPT of like Grok, what were the best like. I even like was typing in like Grok, what is the next future country band? Like who is it? If Grok knows, maybe he does know. We'll get into that later. Right. How advanced Grok is. But and like we went through so many different names. Like we tried like whiskey brands. We like some I can't remember all.
Everything's taken.
I'd be driving down the road.
We would like one, but we can't use it. It's taken.
Yeah.
So what we started doing, we were like trying to name a whiskey company.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if that sparks inspiration. And then we like started naming like if we built like a 68, 69, like a classic car, what would that model be called? Yeah. And we landed on Deltona. Like that would be like a cool classic car name. And we just liked the sound of it. It didn't really mean anything. So
I love
with it.
Well, exactly kind of what you said. It's kind of like when you first hear the name, it's a little bit flashy, but yet still fits that country mold.
Flashy.
It does have a country.
Yeah. Like it's comparing it to like an older car, like that's really cool.
We're still trying to start the Deltona 500. Get a race going.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So, who are some of y'all's like inspirations, and like how'd you get into music?
You want to go first? Or me?
Sure, yeah. So I said I'm 32, so Dierks Bentley, Rascal Flatts, Big and Rich.
Who was out there? Johnny Cash. Willie Nelson just put his first album out.
Johnny Cash. I only like the real.
Did you know of Elvis yet?
Yeah.
All those guys.
Elvis license plate sick.
Yeah. No, that was my era, like Big and Rich and all that stuff. Country music
For sure.
My dad was a huge country music fan, and then I drove his truck, like this 2001 F-150, and he had this CD and a big CD case, and one of the CDs was I'm not kidding, it was Love Making CD, and I was like, oh my god, what they didn't have an aux cord or nothing, so I had to play it.
Love Making
and
CD.
so it had all this Where I Come From, Alan Jackson and stuff like that. Even though Where I Come From's not even that hot of a song, but it's a great song. And but they had Leonard Skinner, it had all types of music on it, and some Kiss stuff and everything. And then my mom really liked rap, so the complete opposite, which my dad hated.
That's funny.
But my mom would drop me off at Car Riders in second or third grade, bumping Lollipop by Lil Wayne, and I knew the explicit version in third grade.
That's
so
great.
That's the kind of child I was.
That's really cool.
So we started talking, and we in country music we had the same influences. I feel our sound is FGL meets Jason Aldean.
Yeah.
So it's those are our big two that we love to go back
Huge
to.
Aldean fan.
Huge Aldean
Aldean fans. He should take us on tour.
He should take Aldean, Brittany.
Or the FGL tour. I mean,
Yeah.
Or
they're
this
coming
FGL
back, right?
reunion,
They gotta be coming
it
back.
has to be happening.
Oh, it's happening.
Tyler?
BK?
Dude, I know, and I feel hear me out. I have this whole theory. I'm gonna say it on here for the first time.
Uh-oh.
So Chase Rice announced a few months ago he's taking a year off of touring, right? My theory is they're gonna drop an album in the fall. FGL, they're taking Chase Rice out on tour in the beginning of 2027, and whoever else is going to be a part of that. But I think Chase Rice is going to be a part of that, and that's why he's taking a year off this year.
That's a cool thing.
There you go.
I feel Chase, though, I thought he kind of said something how that kind of got blown out of proportion a little bit, and was the only reason I'm it would Chase I have no clue. I have no clue. But if this gets views and I start a country beef, I'm all for it. But I feel Chase pivoted hard. But I think it would still be a sick opener for FGL.
Right. Well, they just because they have a song together, and I think they wrote a lot
together.
together.
Oh my
upcoming
God.
years, So it was just
he'd be great. That'd be awesome.
And he wrote Cruise.
Well, if he's direct support, we got to be opening acts.
Yeah.
Look, we'll be first at 5.
Well, yeah. We'll play outside.
You don't have to pay us. We'll play for the people in the ticket line.
FGL Festival, baby.
That'd be sick.
FGL
Fest.
FGL
awesome.
That'd be wild.
Man, you miss them at festival.
See them at festival.
Yeah, they were always the most electric. Gosh, I hope they come back.
And you missed their bar downtown, the nachos that they had at their bar was so good.
I just saw a TikTok about that.
Golly,
and that's where and I love Lainey Wilson, and I know it's not really her decision or whatever, but they could have done more to make that not look like FGLs. It still looks like FGLs.
Oh, dude, they took down the pictures and they hung up other stuff. They were we're gonna take down the bull and put up a cowboy hat or cowgirl hat.
Yeah.
But no, it's the same exact thing.
Absolutely. So how'd y'all get to Nashville? What was the deciding factor for y'all?
Dude, I moved here out of high school. It was my senior year. So I was doing senior year online and just kind of playing around and stuff, and then landed a gig. That's when I first met Chris, and we started playing for a few years. Then that fizzled out, and we met Ned, so it all worked out.
Yeah, I'm from here, so I grew up doing this, just playing music. Everybody did, so.
Absolutely.
I went to college, believe it or not, and dropped out not pretty quick. I made it 3.5 years, and close, almost made it. And but I started playing my freshman year, and kind of learned guitar, just enough chord to play I played the Mexican restaurant at my college. So every Mexican restaurant in West Georgia, I have played.
Yeah.
And like the bet, like that's how I started, and it was like amazing. Like I thought that I was like a rock star doing this. And it was great.
It is because there's a lot of
free margaritas as much as I could drink.
For sure. I mean, there's a lot of artists out there that won't do that or afraid to do that, you know. And I feel like that, like, props to you for doing it.
Well, even that, like, I remember the first time, like, and it was just some tiny restaurant, but like the first time, like, getting paid to do it, even if it's not a lot, you're like, what?
Dude, they move a booth out, and that's where you'd be like, this is a stage.
Yeah, you're like, I can get paid to do this. It's like so sick. Yeah.
Dang. So as a band, what did that first gig look like?
What was our first gig? Was it the
Savannah? I think it was Saddlebags.
Yeah,
which was
pretty
sick.
It was the coolest show. It was like
it's so funny because we're talking about like September of last year, so it wasn't that long.
It wasn't that long ago.
It was our first gig, but it was actually sick.
It was.
It's so funny because like on the come up, you're asked to play like 3 hours.
Yeah.
It's like we have 4 songs out. So.
Yeah, I think it was
at that point. I think we only had like one out.
Yeah.
So it was so much covers, but it was so much fun.
But luckily, like Ned knows country music. We all know country music.
Yeah.
It's just easy to play what we know.
The cover gigs came in handy. That's where it came in handy.
That's right.
Dang, that's really cool. So did y'all have to do like the Broadway thing ever?
We've not. No.
No.
I did a little bit like when. Not when I mainly did like going back to Georgia to play like private like little gigs that like I'd made these connections playing the like restaurants or whatever in that area.
Yeah.
And those people would see me.
Yeah.
And like I got close with them. Like I still know so many great, amazing people who would like hire me for like their birthday parties or whatever it was.
Right.
And it was like just an amazing thing to like. And that's how I would like make my money, and so I would drive from Nashville to Georgia to do those things.
Absolutely.
But then when those weren't picking up, I did some Broadway stuff. I did some just anywhere that would let me play.
If y'all weren't doing music, what would you be doing?
Dude. It's almost like that Luke Combs song, doing this. If I wasn't doing this, I'd still be doing this. I'd probably just be playing at a Mexican restaurant too. I mean, I have no clue.
I don't know. I was going to school before I dropped out. Like I was like real fascinated on being a cop, but now I feel like
dude, you can never be a cop.
The drug intake would just be completely off the record. Then I think I started smoking weed and was like, I don't know if you can. This might not be the best fit.
Maybe I can't be a cop.
I don't know if I can do this no more.
You get arrested first week.
First week, I'm taking weed off of people. I'd be so corrupt.
Dang, that's wild. So y'all are out on the road right now. Tell us a little bit about that, how fun it's been. I know you're supporting an act for a few guys.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
We started the year with Lee Bryce.
Which was sick. It was so much fun.
It's really cool because we've kind of just done social media stuff up until this point. And it's cool to see like people like engaging and reacting there, but it's different to see it live. Like when they come up to you and they love the music and first time they're hearing this, they're stoked. It's just a different feeling. It's electric. I think
and like getting those fans on social media and stuff, and them like making the effort to come see us live, and like getting that we're only like kind of getting to know them like through this live of like them commenting on videos or whatever, but them making the effort to come and see us is mind blowing. Of being like, oh, like making that connection through there is really cool.
And they're like, I drove 5 hours to get here. It's like, what? That's crazy.
Yeah, and that makes it where it's like, okay, this is like
absolutely
it's a no-brainer.
And Lee was a great person to start opening up for. He went to our dressing room like first night and like introduced himself, and like he was so nice. Like it couldn't have been cooler. And we're big fans of his. Love all of his music.
So nice.
So what's the set list look like? What are you guys playing?
A lot of covers on it.
Yeah,
a lot of covers. No, we're you go.
Yeah, we're playing what we got out, and then still throwing in covers. Just to.
I mean, it is very new, right?
Yeah,
what are some of those covers y'all are choosing? I mean, that's important.
We've been rehearsing all day. We have like 2 FGL songs in our set. Some Aldine.
Eric Church.
Some Eric Church.
And then how's the fans' response? They
love it, dude.
Yeah.
Love it's nice to break up the originals that they don't know. Like give them something to sing to.
And it feels like a lot of songs right now, whether good or bad, like I love all all of my favorite songs are slow songs and stuff, but it feels like a lot of live stuff right now is packed with so much like mid-tempo or like slower stuff, which is great, and if you can hold that attention, that's amazing. But I feel like we're almost not like a cocky way of being like a breath of fresh air, but like
What
like just trying to keep energy the whole entire time.
Yeah.
And like pumping energy is like kind of, I feel like what we're trying to do.
Well, it's funny because it's like there's definitely going into this year like a want for like bro country hypothetically.
Yeah,
dude.
And
it feels like that.
There's like this generation's creating that new version of it, and I think it's really cool.
That's
know?
awesome.
Yeah,
man.
that's
I love that
sick.
you
It
said
is
that,
great.
dude.
Well, we're always keeping in mind like the live show. Like we love Care Enough to Cry,
Absolutely.
but we can't put out a whole bunch of those because we want to have energy live. You know
Right.
what I
Absolutely.
mean? So
How
we're
do you-
always keeping that in mind.
How do you guys utilize like social media when it comes to the music and
We're
everything?
on social media every day. I feel like
90%
that's
of
the
our job.
99% of this job is social media right now, which is like also, it's a good and bad thing. Like it's so like we're just making videos
Is
every
it
day
easy to get y'all together at the same time?
Dude,
and, like,
we're
schedule all
together
this stuff?
every
It's like a
single
9 to
day.
5. I mean, we're
Yeah,
together
It's a
every day
9 to
just shooting.
5, 100%.
But it's cool. We were talking to somebody yesterday, and it's wild the connection that you can make. Like
Absolutely.
everyone has the same shot, whether you're like a kid in his bedroom or you have a record deal. It doesn't. You're not different. I mean,
No.
everyone has the same shot at social media, so it's kind of refreshing in that way. I mean, it's also like there's a struggle to it because you want to be successful on that front, but it's kind of cool that you get to stand out like that.
Do you feel like it's easier to do it together than like if you were doing it by yourself as an
Yeah, I
artist
feel
or
like
something?
that all we talk about that all the time is like, especially something like if we have to go do something like, maybe not, I say scary way too much. I probably should take
Stop being so
scary out
scared,
of my vocab. but like if we go just something that's like, oh god, like what are we going, even this, like if I'm walking up to this apartment tonight and I was like, I'm so glad, like we even talked about like, what if we had to take this guy? But no,
I think you guys got me.
No. But I've been here for like 5 years, and then when we met, it feels like the first time that I finally like, oh, this is like, it makes sense now. And like all the stars like aligned a little bit almost, where it was like, okay, I feel like I have like a purpose now.
Absolutely.
Because this, and like it wasn't there.
It definitely
when I was by
helps
myself.
being in
sure.
a band. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Bouncing ideas off of each other. Like,
yeah.
which direction do we go to? You know, it's great.
Are you guys texting each other like
Oh
in
my
the middle
God.
of the night, being like, "Hey, I
He
just had
is.
this idea."
The text
That
don't
is.
stop.
Ned doesn't sleep.
He doesn't sleep. He goes to bed early, and I'm right there in the middle.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, Chris is about like almost. Chris stays up pretty late now. Like I know he's up at least at midnight.
Oh,
Yeah,
man's
I'm up at
rocking.
midnight. Yeah.
We're trying to work on my sleep schedule.
For sure. So when you guys are out on the road, who's taking control? You know, who's laid back? you know.
Like we're all pretty laid
We
back.
got to have somebody out with us.
Yeah, we
can't
need
control
somebody
ourselves.
with us because like we just had that problem. We went out and we're supposed to go with Lee for 3 days, and it was when the ice storm hit here, and the night that Lee came and talked to us for the first time, he was like, "When are y'all supposed to go home?" And we were like, "Yeah, we're flying out Sunday." He goes, "You want to bet?" And we were like, "Dude, we're flying out Sunday. Like we're going home." And he goes, "You are not leaving this place." And we got snowed in for 3 days.
Like
in New
14
York.
inches
Yeah.
in New York.
And
Yeah.
Holy
so we were
cow.
just like in this hotel, and we like kind of kept rebooking. But it's great. All three of us in a room. We're broke right
a
now.
lot of beers drank.
Yeah.
That's about
The
it.
hotel had a bar and a restaurant. The food
Hey.
was great.
Can't beat that. It's fun.
No, yeah.
What's the difference between playing a show in Nashville and playing a show outside of Nashville?
I feel like
Shows in Nashville
it's-
are hard, man.
Nashville shows are hard, and I feel like it's like this famous like the Nashville pose of this. You've heard of that?
Yeah.
Of like everybody in Nashville kind of watches you because one. There's a lot of reasons, but like one, everybody wants to be at that
Right.
spot. Even if you just did, you got off the stage, and probably even us are sitting there going, and like, cause you're just watching and almost being like, that should be me, or vice versa, of like, okay, this is sick, whatever. But Nashville things are just, I don't know.
Well, and they're overexposed to it.
Right.
Like, I
Very
love that. This
much.
is my home. Love it. But there's an appreciation that they have when we like go play somewhere else. You know, because they
very
don't see
much.
it all the time.
Dude,
Yeah.
sometimes like the middle of nowhere towns have the craziest crowds.
Yeah.
Because they don't get country music.
Nah,
right?
and they're so
Like,
excited.
They're
and like
stoked.
they have great energy.
Well, even coming from Michigan and Ohio,
Yeah.
some of the biggest country fan bases come from those two states,
Yeah.
and it's like you don't even think about that when you say country. You know, I feel like it's very much a
No,
new
right.
thing, including the Midwest into your routing and touring and making sure that like the Midwest feels important.
Yeah, I haven't been to that many places. Like I'm from Georgia, I've like been to Florida, obviously, and like Tennessee and stuff. And but when they were even saying like Illinois, like I knew like Chicago is in Illinois. Dude, we're in like middle of nowhere, Illinois, and it was like it was a Rodney Atkins opening. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
Everybody was so nice, and like they all came and talked. And Indiana was the same thing. It was like, oh my God, we in Calhoun.
Country music fans are everywhere.
Right.
It's crazy.
Everywhere.
Are these like festivals mixed in too, or are you guys just doing completely?
So we have our first festival. Hopefully we can say this. I don't really know or care, but we're playing Country Thunder in Arizona.
Yeah. It's coming up soon.
April 10th.
Yeah.
So that's why we're rehearsing right now. So hopefully it's happening. We're not rehearsing for
Zach
nothing.
Top's headlining, so that'll be sick.
Yeah, it's fun. I think we got an hour set. A lot of covers really on that one.
Yeah.
So when you guys are hanging out in town, where's some go-to places? Where's some good bites? That whole thing.
Chili's,
Chili's
man.
is our spot.
We're not a cool hipster.
Chili's is our spot. My favorite restaurant in Nashville is the Cinco de Mayo in Hermitage.
Yeah, that's a good
It's
one.
the best Mexican restaurant.
I was
in
there last
Nashville.
night, dude.
Blanco's in the Hermitage one?
Yeah, it's
Why
great.
didn't you tell me, dude?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Well, I eat it probably 3 times a week, and like one of my biggest dreams in life is like being a local somewhere. Of like coming in, you don't even have to tell them your order, and I'm so close here. Like with half of the staff, I come in and they know 3 steak tacos, cilantro, onions, shredded cheese, lime, verde salsa, the green salsa, and they normally know, but
the usual.
But I eat there probably 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Chili's rocks.
What's that? But we got to say something like actual Nashville restaurant.
We don't do that, dude.
We're so not cool that we love Chili's and Chick-fil-A. Like those are our spots.
Chick-fil-A and Cinco de Mayo. It's kind of my diet.
Chili's sponsored Deltona.
Yeah,
dude.
Yes.
It's
that's usually like a celebration.
There's one in every city too.
Anything that happens good in the band, we go to Chili's to celebrate.
Into the Lee Bryce tour, we went to Chili's.
Chili's to celebrate.
Yeah.
What do you guys get? What's the go-to?
Triple Dipper's so good.
Well, you got to do the Triple Dipper every time. You're not going to Chili's unless you're doing the skillet queso.
Skillet queso,
yeah, it's so good.
But now that they have this back side of the menu, you turn it over and it's kind of like this value menu thing.
3 for me.
The 3 for me.
Yeah, that rocks too, bro.
It's like the $9.99 or $10.99, like the old time or whatever it is burger.
Yep.
God,
they get it.
Smashing.
Yeah, they get
But
it.
also, if I'm changing it up and I'm not going on the value menu, I'm doing the you choose 2 or something, and it's the chicken strips and the ribs.
There you go, bro.
And then it has.
I want my baby.
Chili's. So how's Chili's ribs? I've never had Chili's ribs.
They're great.
Oh, they're great.
Ribs are
Good.
ribs are really good. I feel like you can't really mess that up.
I like Outback's ribs.
Yeah, they're good.
I've never had
Outback's
Outback's
good.
ribs. We have an Outback in Hermitage, and I eat there a pretty good bit. I didn't know they had ribs. Huh?
Bloomin' onion, bro.
Bloomin' Onion's
It's
pretty
so
good.
So good, bro.
Now we're talking.
Bloomin'
It is
Onion's
so
pretty
good.
good.
Yeah.
What's in like a Nashville place though? Like places like that. I feel like.
Chili's, man.
Chili,
Like if I'm saying a burger, like my go-to burger is Jack Brown's.
Jack Brown's.
Dude, I've been
Yeah.
to Jack Brown's, dude. I think this might be a
If
hot
we're talking
take.
burgers, let's go. I love
Yeah, for real.
Q Babies. I
Okay.
love
Q Babies
Okay.
is great.
Q Babies is really
Bad
good.
Luck burger.
ML Rose.
Yeah. Emma Rose
Dude,
is a good
ML
burger.
Rose is great. There's one in Mount Juliet that
Yeah.
I go to pretty good.
Jack Brown's is fantastic. I always want a little bit more of that.
Dude, their
I gotta
sauce
get
is
2.
great.
I gotta get
Yeah.
2 of them because they are small burgers,
Right.
But they're fantastic.
Fantastic.
So
You
good.
do the PB&J?
I get
Yes.
the
Yes.
Greg Brady.
You do that?
I do. So this one I do. I do it's Elvis, but mixed with Cobra Kai. So I do the peanut butter mixed with the Philadelphia cream cheese. And the jelly, like the
God,
That
jalapeno
sounds
jelly.
disgusting.
That sounds
bro.
terrible.
That sounds so bad.
It's
No,
so
but you know
good.
what's funny is most gimmicky restaurants, it doesn't taste very good. Their food is
Dude, it's fire.
like that
Yeah.
sounds crazy. I haven't tried that burger. I guarantee you, it's
I will
fire.
never try that burger.
I hadn't tried
No.
that science experiment.
Well, dude,
Yeah.
even the burger I get has like mac and cheese and like barbecue potato chips. Like normally anywhere else,
Right.
that would be too much.
Yeah.
But they're so good at
Right.
it.
I think that's why I don't go there. I'm very like plain. I feel like, and
Yeah.
so like I only do like the classic burger at Jack Brown's. So that's why I did when I found ML Rose. It's like a chain. I'm pretty sure.
I found it.
I founded that place in Mount Juliet, and but no, when I found that burger, I never had In-N-Out until like a month ago.
Yeah.
and because they got one in Franklin, but I don't even know where I was going with that.
You like plain burgers?
The plain burger, that's where I would get at Jack Brown's, and then so they have the animal style burger at M.O. and that's like the first time I had that. It was great. Good. So I was like, this is my burgers.
There's a lot of good food in town. What about bars? Where y'all hanging out at? Where y'all partying?
Dude.
Where can you catch Deltona?
We're lame. You don't need. If I'm out, something's gonna go terribly wrong.
Yeah,
and like I need to stay at home. If I'm out, it is not. I don't even know.
Somebody
where to
forced me
discard
to be there.
this. It's kind of gross. Where should I discard of this?
Where did we shoot? We shot some videos for.
I'm gonna just put it in my pocket. We're good. It's fine. I've had worse stuff in my pocket.
Little uses in.
Wet friends in my pocket. That's the title of the
Skinny Dennis, is that what you're talking about?
That place is cool. We shot there, and then we also did for Love Don't Love Me. Was it Lucky Threes?
Lucky Threes is cool.
I don't know.
In Wedgwood, Houston.
Yeah, that place is cool too.
My favorite. I like doing getting drunk at dinner because that's what I'm saying.
Drunk at Chili's.
Let's get drunk at Chili's, dude.
I get hammered at Chili's or the Cinco de Mayo, and then just go home because the after effect of that is not it's just going to lead to nothing.
And it's not as expensive.
Not as expensive, and I can do a picture at the Cinco de Mayo and
go
home. Anything, well, dude, name it, and I'm good. I found out that they'll make you a pina colada, and they're pissed about it, and that's gonna.
They're pissed about it
because dude, they got to bring out a blender, and they're like, you can hear them in the back just cussing. No, my thing is getting drunk at dinner instead of the bars, but a great go-to bar, Dave & Buster's. You can't go wrong. And Dave & Buster's, you're laughing. Dave & Buster's also has great food. They have a great steak.
Bro.
If I'm talking cool edgy spot, Dave & Buster's.
I think Chili's, Outback, and Dave & Buster's are owned by the same people.
Dude,
Are they?
I guarantee it.
That would be funny. They got a monopoly. On my intestines, they have a monopoly. But no, dude, Dave & Buster's is great. And
he's not being funny either. He goes there a lot.
He's like, have you had the steak at Dave & Buster's?
Yeah.
Like, no, I haven't had a steak.
I bet it goes hard.
No, this is so nuts. His favorite wine is at the Andrew Jackson Museum.
Well,
he goes there just for the wine and gets drunk.
There's an Andrew Jackson if you're in Nashville, Tennessee, and you want to make the drive, and you don't even want to go to Broadway. Go to the Andrew Jackson Museum. It's in Hermitage, and it's a great spot. And the wine that I did love, and I bought all of it before they closed. Their last date was December 31st. It was a sad day. But I would go to the museum. I did the museum once. And I would just show up at the museum in pajama pants. And I'd go and because they call it a winery.
Yeah.
It's a cafe that has some wine.
Yeah.
And I would go there and I'd buy all the bottles and people would be like, hey,
guy's an
are
alcoholic.
you doing the tour? And I was like, no, I ain't here for the tour. They'd always try to get me on the tickets, and I was like, I don't need a ticket. I'm just going right here. And I'd carry out 8 bottles of wine
Alone.
That's so great.
Dude, it was great. But I had to stock up on it before they go. But it's an actual vineyard. I'm pretty sure an hour and a half out of town. We're trying to go over there and go have a winery day.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we don't know any of the cool edgy spots.
No.
It's okay. Y'all gave me a great insight. I'm going to go to Dave & Buster's, get hammered, have a steak.
Do it.
That's the move.
So who would be someone that y'all would die to do a collab with or put it out?
Jason. I feel like it has to be
Aldine. Yeah, we love his music.
He's probably our number one.
Our Heartbreak Fix song, we were gonna. I don't know if we should even say this or not. I don't know if that's cool or not.
Yeah.
But we got wind that Aldine put Heartbreak Fix on hold.
Oh hell yeah!
And we were that song went from it was always top pile and we loved that song so much. But I think when we heard that song got some extra butter on it. We're this song's fucking hit.
It's good enough for Jason.
We're dude, this is our hit. Yeah. But then it ended up not happening. We're hey, it's our song.
The Nashville way, man. It happens all the time.
But dude, that would have been really cool. But
we like Aldine because he can do The Truth and then Hicktown. He has both
fun,
of those sides,
man.
which we have cared enough to cry, but then we also like to, turn up too. And he's so good at both of those.
No.
He has Why and all those hits, and it's just.
I think, especially going to a few, you can knowing Jason Aldean, you can expect a entertaining concert every single time.
100%.
Dude, his live show's electric.
For sure. Actually, another guy like that is Co Wetzel. Co Wetzel.
Yeah, I've never seen him
that
live.
guy plays, man, it's probably one of the most entertaining shows I've seen in country music. Seriously, but
I hadn't seen him live.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah. I need to go to that show.
So you guys brought your guitar and stuff today, cajon, whole thing. I think we should get into some tunes.
Let's play some.
Yeah, bro.
first, before you do that, tell me about some new music coming out. I know you mentioned it a little bit. You can't say too much, but
the new music, we don't have an exact date yet, but we're hoping sometime in April. But Parties in the Back, we're teasing it like crazy. So any reaction you can do with that, comment on it, repost it, like it. We'll whore out for some views. That was terrible. I didn't know a better word.
Hey, that's great, man. Perspective.
But no, anything. And so we've been teasing that a ton. We really love that song.
Parties in the Back.
And it has a lot of energy. I feel like
and then more to come. We got a
ton of songs. We're writing a ton.
Yeah.
And like we have a lot of songs on deck, and we're trying to figure out what kind of project we're going to do with it, or where to stick them all at.
That's exciting. Well, let's break out the guitar and
let's do it, dude.
Cool.
Podunk Perspective, we are back with Deltona. We got some tunes ready to play. What's this first one we got?
This first song is called Point of View.
Sweet.
Point of View.
Did y'all write it together? Or?
We wrote it together, and we wrote it with Heath
Warren,
and then we wrote it with Jason Massey.
Let's go.
Unreleased.
I'm pumped.
I move my guns to your hair for the closet. I move my cash from the mattress to your drawer. Ain't got your blow dry, take another socket. I leave my boots on the living room floor. Since the back of your pickup truck's red dirt kicking up, never gonna settle down dust. I've been floating on the water with a beer and a Bible, doing every damn thing I want. I spent too damn long gone, trying to keep you from getting long gone. I ain't getting hung up on trying to figure out how to move on. What's the point of this and what's the point of that? What's the point of us if you ain't coming back? The first time in years, got a crystal clear view. It's me sitting here thinking, what's the damn point of you? What's the point? You telling me where to be and when? Did I lock the front door, get my shirt tucked in, and count my beers, breathing down my redneck? On teams down one, but I couldn't care less. I spent too damn long gone, trying to keep you from getting long gone. I ain't getting hung up on trying to figure out how to move on. What's the point of this and what's the point of that? What's the point of us if he ain't coming back? For the first time in years, got a crystal clear view. It's me sitting here thinking, what's the damn point of you? Thinking, what's the damn point of you? Since the back of your pickup truck's red dirt kicking up, never gonna settle down dust. I've been floating on the water with a beer and a Bible, doing every damn thing I want. I spent too damn long gone, trying to keep you from getting long gone. I ain't getting hung up on trying to figure out how to move on. What's the point of this and what's the point of that? What's the point of us if he ain't coming back? The first time in years, got a crystal clear view. It's me sitting here thinking, what's the damn point of you? Thinking, what's the damn point of you? Thinking, what's the damn point of you?
Let's go, guys. That was killer.
Thank you, brother.
I'm so pumped to have this on the pod. Like, this is great.
That's
Fantastic.
good, dude.
That's sick, bro.
That guitar is badass.
Thank you,
brother. What's this second one you got for us?
What you want to do that or leave the country? I feel like that might be cool.
Oh, yeah.
Either one. Or should we do one that's out?
We should do one that's out.
Alright, cool.
Just 3 unreleased.
Yeah, 3 unreleased song. Yeah, this next one's called Care Enough to Cry. This is kind of the first song we wrote that we started everything off, really. It's like, oh dang, this kind of feels like something. And this is our last song we released. I think we released it in October, like late in October. And We did the acoustic set with Lee Bryson. This was like the really coolest one, I feel like, because it's like the most intimate, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Speaking one, but it's called Carrying Up the Crowd.
Your bag's packed on the front porch. You got the last of what you came for. Not a trace of you in this house. I gotta learn how to live without your voice down the hallway. Your long talks after long days. We both know you had your doubts, but I guess that I know now. If you cared enough to cry, you'd still be here tonight. Instead of walking out of my life, it's like you didn't even wanna try. If there were tears in your eyes and enough for one more fight, you could have saved us from goodbye. If you cared enough to cry. You could have seen a diamond on your left hand, a tire swinging on a piece of land, a little house with a wraparound. You're sitting out on the edge of town. Did you know what you were giving up? We had a whole life ahead of us. If you cared enough to cry, you'd still be here tonight. Instead of walking out of my life, it's like you didn't even wanna try. If there were tears in your eyes and enough for one more fight, you could have saved us from goodbye. If you cared enough to cry, you'd still be by my side. You wouldn't have let love down, and I wouldn't have to wonder why. If you cared enough to cry, you'd still be here tonight. Instead of walking out of my life, it's like you didn't even want to try. If there were tears in your eyes and had enough for one more fight, you could have saved us from goodbye. If you cared enough to cry.
Hell yeah, guys, that's awesome.
Heck yeah.
What was that first video that y'all put out that really like took off, and you were like, we're definitely doing
Probably
this?
the first video that took off on socials, a cover, probably not
cover.
our, not our music.
For sure, but like just like
we had a really good Can't You See video that did pretty good.
Yeah, Marching Thunder Band.
The coolest thing I feel like about our thing, I really do. I feel like I'm letting them down almost. I feel like we hadn't talked about like how thankful we are for like our like OG TikTok group, because like they're there for us every video and every single live we do. They're there the whole entire time. And but
It's cool, man. It's a family.
Yeah, I don't know where that was going either. Damn, it started good though.
it was great, man.
I think it's like no matter if the videos are good or bad.
Right,
it's
yeah,
nice that we have the see-through line of like the people that are there all the time.
And we hadn't really had a huge video that like popped. We've kind of had this like steady little climb, which is cool. Like obviously, like we're trying to get a video to pop. Everybody wants a viral video,
for sure.
But it's kind of cool. It's cool in its own way of having this little steady growth almost. That's what I forgot about. I forgot where the conversation started.
Do you guys like almost like a football player would go and watch like footage of other bands and like kind of pull pieces or see like, hey, we can do this, we can do that.
100%. We do that all the time. Like, what are other artists doing that makes, that grabs people's attention?
Yeah.
Like on like with our phones and stuff like that. Like other techniques, and we do it with live with our live show. We're looking at FGL footage and stuff like that.
And socials are wild because we're trying to be creative and it's an art, but it's also an algorithm that we're depending on. So it's like, what has someone else done that hits that algorithm and gets people to watch? So we definitely copy stuff.
Hell yeah. Well, what's this third one we got?
Third one we got is the how many are we doing? Just three?
Yeah,
three.
that's it.
This third one we have is the song that we were kind of talking about. Hopefully, it's coming out in April. We're really stoked about it. It's called Parties in the Back.
It's a fun one.
It's a fun one.
Let's go.
Well, a black tie night might be the high life when you're climbing that ladder under big city lights, paying 24 skinny martini at a bougie bar. Where the timepiece set to a New York minute, rubbing shoulders with the who's who, keep on spending all the money that they ever made on a fancy car. Well, they can keep their business in the front. That's where I'm from. The party's in the back, bumming down the back road, striking up a match, bonfire, black smoke, drinking home and shine underneath the pines, my kind of life. The party's in the back, back in the backwoods, strumming on the ass, just like casual. And it comes a time, ain't got no tab. If you wonder where the good times at, the party's in the back. Around here we go till the corner grows. Yeah, he's even spinning from the dos-a-dos, or the donuts left in the field from the 35. And your spine left here for the corner grow. I'm hung over his head, and that's how you know that we did it right the night before, and we keep coming back for more. The party's in the back, bumming down the back road, striking up a match, bonfire, black smoke, drinking home and shine underneath the pines, my kind of life. The party's in the back, back in the backwoods, strumming on the ass, just like casual. And it close the time, ain't got no tab. If you wondering where the good times at, the party's in the back. Yeah, the party's in the back. Put the red in the solo cup, we'll put the jack in the jacked up truck. They can keep their business in the front. It's where I'm from. The party's in the back, bumming down the back road, striking up a match, bonfire, black smoke, drinking home and shine underneath the pines, my kind of life. The party's in the back, back in the backwoods, strumming on the ass, just like casual. And it close the time, ain't got no tab. If you wondering where the good times at, the party's in the back. Yeah, the party's in the back. The party's in the back. Fuck that.
Let's
I did
go.
rehearse all up. I did that today while we were rehearsing too, and I should have talked my way through that.
Y'all, that was awesome.
Thank you, brother.
Dude, I appreciate y'all coming on. Podunk Perspective. Go check out Deltona on all platforms. They got new music coming out. You can check them out on the road. What's your social media at?
At Deltona Music.
Dude, thank you so much for having us, bro.
Yeah, no
You're the
problem.
best. This is the first podcast we've done. This is sick. This is
so
crazy.
fun, bro.
Dude,
It's
I
so-
appreciate
it's so
that.
cool, dude.
Podunk Perspective was the first
That's
one.
right. We'll
Dude,
come back. We'll do
yeah,
it
we'll
again.
definitely have
we gotta
y'all
make it we're a weekly regular.
Dude,
That's right.
I'm so down. Dude, absolutely. Podunk Perspective, we out. Thank y'all for tuning in to Podunk Perspective. We drop new episodes every Monday. Till next time.